Okay, we're recording. So thank
All
you
right.
for joining me today. I'm Susanna. Nice to meet you. I am a
Nice to meet you as well.
thank you. I am a marketing intern here at Plecto, and I sent you a list of questions that I'm going to ask you today. I hope you found it well.
I did.
Like the questions are gonna be like basically about team performance before you started Plecto, how it's changed since implementing, what would happen if Plecto suddenly wasn't available, etc., etc. And I hope it's okay if I ask like maybe 1 to 2 questions between. Is that fine?
Sure, sure. Yeah, totally fine. I don't mind at all. Yeah, that's fine. So I just want to start with saying we've only implemented some pieces of Plecto as of now, but I have met with multiple other companies that are way ahead of the game than we are,
Mhm.
and I know the capabilities and just seeing what we're seeing now, we know that the sky's the limit, right? So it's helping us in so many different ways, and we're just tipping our getting our toes in the water as of right now. So
It's awesome. Like I so love to hear people when they tell me like they are really looking forward to exploring
yeah.
the whole concept of
Mhm.
so
Yes.
amazing. Also, this interview, as I told you before, it's going to be recorded, and I would love to ask you
Mhm.
if we can use the footage and the data for our content, like meaning creating some shorts or a case study or a blog, if that would be okay with you.
It'll be fine.
Okay, I would like to start off with if you could tell me a little bit about yourself, your team, what you do day to day, how many people are on the front line.
Well, we've been around since 1988, so quite a
Mhm.
long time. My name is Jen Johnson. I've been with the company for almost 20 years, and seen a lot of different areas of the company. We have 37 employees as of right now. What else did you want to know?
What do you do day to day?
Administrative manager is my title, but I do a lot more than that. I am also in charge of the marketing and just oversee day-to-day operations.
Wow, you're doing a lot. That's incredible. So, thank you so much for introducing
Yeah.
yourself to me. It's a pleasure. And I would love to ask you, let's go back to before you had Plecto. Could you describe what team performance looked like before you started using it?
Our performance was very manual and scattered. We had a lot of spreadsheets going on. We were pulling things from different reports from different systems, and it was sometimes blurry, right? You would always not fully guarantee that the data was accurate all the time. So I think that was a big thing. And seeing what you guys can do is really mind blowing. It's helped us in so many different ways. And most recently was with our BPW reporting, like something that would take me hours to pull and do prior to Plecto has streamlined it to an hour, which is quite amazing.
That's
Yes.
incredible. I was so happy that
Yes,
you
it is.
found Plecto so helpful. So, do you also feel that you're maybe more connected as a team now that you share the dashboards and the leaderboard?
Yes, yes. And each time we implement a new one, I mean, I think our minds are blown. It makes it extremely helpful to share the data where everybody has it more relevant, real time data versus going in and picking and looking for it.
Absolutely. And do you have it like on screens in the
Yes, I
office?
had a previous meeting out of my office, so I haven't turned mine on, but it's usually right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and everyone has a computer or a TV in their office with it running all the time.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, in what ways has your team's performance changed since you implemented it? If you could maybe give me a little comparison.
I would say, like, I wanted to go back to what I had said before. We haven't really started any of the gamification pieces with our team yet, but I think the management team alone, it's really shown us what it's capable of doing and how much time it saves us to be able to do other things, right? Because we're not looking and gathering from multiple different systems to get the data that you guys give us immediately.
And so, would you say that you maybe are saving like 20% of time?
Yeah, most definitely, probably more than that. So
Even more. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much. Now, how has increased visibility into results influenced day-to-day behavior and motivation within your team?
I would have to go back to it's really the leadership team right now, just because we haven't implemented the gamification, but we have had meetings with other companies that you guys are working with that have rolled that out, and it's on our fourth quarter plan. So we most certainly plan on doing that. And yeah, I'm
Mhm.
excited for the future of what that brings to our team.
I mean, of course, like you don't have to have the gamification. I'm just like asking in general, like since you see the dashboards and you see the data coming up and you're like, okay, we're doing better, we're doing was in the
So
form.
I guess real time, you can change and coach in real time, right? You are able to make changes to the call board or to the technicians, or you can see where somebody isn't quite hitting it for the day, like maybe something's off. You're able to catch things a lot quicker than you would be if you waited to run the report the next day or 2 days later, or whatever the case may be, depending on what part of the business you're looking at.
I mean, exactly. So the question is that since now people see that data real time, does it motivate them to do better or
Yes, 100%. I think they're more on their game, and which not that they weren't before, but I think they can see where they need to, tighten up
yeah,
quicker than they would need to before.
totally, because the data and all of that's going on is directly in their eyesight that
Right.
they like see, and
Yes.
everybody else can see. They're like, okay, he's doing great, and I can maybe do even better, and we can do better together.
Yes, and I think we all know Service Titan is a beast, right? And
Mhm.
so being able to dissect what you guys dissect and show us on one screen is huge, because if you were having to go look at each piece of that data by itself, it's time consuming and confusing sometimes to the individuals. So,
So now Plecto makes it a little bit easier.
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Perfect. If I were to ask you, try to imagine. I know it's a horrible thought, but if Plecto was suddenly unavailable, what impact do you think would that have on your team's efficiency and engagement?
Time. I mean, the time that it would take us to pull back to what we were doing, to gathering data from multiple different platforms, to not having the confidence in our reporting again. Like, I feel like that's a huge one too, because we were not confident in the numbers that we were delivering all the time from each department
Mhm.
before. So, yeah, I mean, I would hate to see what that would look like.
I mean, I can imagine. And I can also imagine that it would picture on maybe the number of calls or visits that your team can handle now since implementing Plecto.
Because of the efficiency, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we're definitely able to get, more done in the same amount of time as before.
That's perfect. Can you maybe roughly tell me by how much?
No, I don't have those numbers available, I'm
No,
sorry.
like just a rough guess, like maybe, I don't know, 20-30% better or
I would say 15 to 20% would be a fair number at this state. Like I said, we're not 100%, using it to its full capability, so I'm
totally.
sure that number will increase as we increase using it in different ways. So,
We'll see that when that happens. And I'm
yes.
so excited for you two guys to improve and grow and thrive. That will be
As
so.
are we, yes.
And basically, like jumping off of that, looking ahead when you perhaps implement the gamification or whatever you plan on doing with Plecto, what performance goals are you aiming to achieve? For example, over the
Um
6 months with Plecto support.
So we want to roll out more boards across the departments to bring more visibility beyond just management, right? So the entire team is able to use it and see it and have that excitement for it as we do. Introducing the gamification feature, I think will increase engagement and motivation and make it fun, right? Better for our culture and where we're trying to go. Giving out prizes, I think that's huge the way that you guys make it available to us versus what we're doing now. And tracking our conversion rates, our everything in real time has just been a huge asset. And just building consistency for both the leadership and the frontline team members to feel connected to the same numbers and goals.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Also, I would love to ask you maybe to mm, if you could give me on a
Sure.
scale of 0 to 10, how likely would you recommend Plecto to the other companies, maybe in your
Oh, a
industry?
10 for sure, for
And
sure. It's
why?
going to be a tool, a very useful tool to help you with all the things I just lined out. Yeah, grow your business more efficiently and effectively, and it's it it's a no-brainer.
It's a
So,
no.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Do you also find any of our customer support or people that you're talking to regarding Plecto, do you find them helpful?
Yeah. Absolutely. We love and look forward to our meetings that we have and like what the next step is going to be in the next phase of what we're trying to accomplish. So absolutely. You guys get a 10 across the board from us. We're very impressed. So
Thank you so, so much.
yeah.
Um, it is basically everything from me. If you
Okay.
have maybe something to add, or if you would maybe like to ask, I'm here to answer.
I don't. I mean, I think, like I said, it's a no-brainer. Anybody looking to um, implement these type of things into their business should use Plecto. It's a phenomenal product, and it's really going to advance everything that you're doing.